The transfer window, Tommy, still open, bit happening. Alex Grant, aside from Sydney FC, who else should be going for him, do you think?
Well, I think the Wanderers defensively.
Half the league.
I think a lot of teams' issues are defensively. I think obviously Auckland's the one where you think defensively they look really strong, and I don't think they need to change too much, but almost every other team could make a case for strengthening defensively, and that's definitely one to keep an eye on. Obviously one with a lot of A-League experience as well, and physically kind of imposing and a natural leader. So that's definitely one that I think most teams could be a shrewd signing. I
mentioned Aussie centre-backs before staying in Europe. Millis Dean is staying in Serbia. He's gone to another club aside from Red Star Belgrade. Bit of other stuff. Ariath Pjol confirmed at Real Salt Lake, as we mentioned. Yep. MacArthur might be losing another one. There's reports of Ollie Jones in talks with Randers of Denmark, which is where Paul Izzo is.
History there.
Yeah. There must be an Aussie agent or connection there who's getting some business done, which is good. Also in the league, Faisal's gone from Perth to the Mariners.
Yep.
Mizunuma, who's come from Yokohama F. Marinos, gone to the Newcastle Jets, dead ball specialist. Yep. Early evidence is he's putting them on a dime there.
Definitely.
And that's really important for the Jets as well, a team that, if you're struggling to score goals, set pieces are important anyway.
Huge.
But even more important than if you don't have a regular outlet. So if he can keep putting corners on the penalty spot, they become a more dangerous team. Mohamed Altay has gone from the Phoenix to the Wanderers. Tas Mortakudis, as we suspected, has turned up at Perth Glory.
Yep.
Question without notice, who's had the best window so far?
I mean, that's hard because there's been so many departures. It's a difficult one to say.
It has to be Perth, right?
Yeah, because they've been the busiest as well.
And they needed to be.
And they've had a real uptick in form as well. I think in the last month, I think their performance has been a lot better. So, going into this transfer window, a lot of teams, for example, the Mariners, kind of were talking in public. We obviously saw Mark Jackson talk in the press conference after the Sydney FC game, how he wants to have a busy window. They've only brought in one player. I still think there's a lot of kind of movement to happen in the coming weeks.
Yeah. In terms of who needs what at this stage now, aside from Sydney FC needing a centre-back, or at least two,
I think the Mariners number
need
9.
Something more in attack. Probably a number 9 because Ryan Edmondson just hasn't had it consistently. Alu Kuol's got it every now and then.
Yep.
Need another something, not just striker for me, just creative spark.
Agree. And I think that, Wanderers, need a centre-back. I think if they're going to get into the 6 and be a team that is taken seriously in the finals, I think they're one centre-back short as well. Yeah, you can make a case for the other teams as well. I think, but at the same time, you look at someone like Western United, on paper, before this season, we probably were thinking, they don't have the quality. But you look what John Aloisi has done with that team. I think that coaches getting the best out of the players they already have on their books will be important, obviously, as well.